And developing story now, President Zuma's fate is being discussed by the NEC. We're expecting quite a big announcement at the top of the hour at 2 o'clock. We now take a look at the president's relationships, not only in South Africa but around the world. Russia has been an important ally of South Africa over the last decade as a fellow member of BRICS, the alliance of emerging economies. But in recent years, trade with Russia has been falling, and some of the expected investments from Russian firms have run into problems.
At times, they seem so close, one newspaper even called it a bromance. President Zuma often visited the Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow.
It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to Moscow.
They also met at least once a year as members of BRICS, the alliance of the world's emerging economies.
Both South Africa and the African continent have benefited from our economic cooperation with our BRICS partners.
Today, the two countries cooperate on issues from energy to defence. Russia is looking for new trading partners as it struggles under sanctions from the US and Europe, benefiting some South African exporters. But the relationship was shaken by a row over nuclear power after a high court blocked a deal with Russia last year. And recently, trade has fallen. This analyst says overall relations may have relied too much on personal connections.
After South Africa joined the BRICS, we can see the interest rising, and it was very much linked to the personality of Zuma, and it had some positive aspects. But today we witness that all the foreign policy activity and all the activities with Russia are linked to his personality, and that plays a negative role now.
And the prospect of a change of leadership in South Africa has put some deals on ice. Russia has been a partner of the ANC since Soviet times, when it gave training and arms to anti-apartheid fighters. President Zuma said last year that that history has guided his relationship with Russia's leaders. But the two countries can still feel very far apart. Russia's businesses say they're struggling to take full advantage of the potential they see in South Africa. And they will be watching to see what opportunities the next few months and years will bring. Lucy Taylor, SABC News in Moscow.